Hey guys, so it's my summer special that I do every year on Instagram, but I'm bringing it to YouTube. Send me a picture of your man and $25, and I will give you a one paragraph message. Let's go into Donald Trump's health issues, child. Y'all finally got your wish. I miss the days when we could just see. Well, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Y'all have been talking about Donald Trump's health. Is he gonna croak? What's going on in this world? So I'm here to look into it. Excuse my hands. Well, I was doing some voodoo stuff and it got a little bit crazy and under my nails, and yeah, it got a little crazy, but I'm still alive. Y'all like many men, many men wish death upon me. Y'all wishing death upon Donald Trump. Y'all are like, and it's not no threat type of death. Is he going to croak? So people have been really asking, what is going on with Donald Trump? Why is he hiding? They even like released a picture, saying this and saying that. Well, we just gotta go to the cards because y'all are really, yeah. So why don't we ask, why is Donald Trump hiding from the public? Why is Donald Trump hiding from the public? What is his true reason for hiding from the public? Well, I will say something. There are health issues here, but there's also talks of the economy. He's in a lot of, or he's doing like meetings where he's talking a lot about the economy, what's to come for the economy. I think he's about to start making some very weird decisions when it comes to, well, like, you know, he's been doing like weird shit, so it's like weird decisions, weird things about where he wants to take the economy. And it's almost like here's where his health is starting to take place. He did receive some bad news about his health. He did receive some very disappointing news, might I add. Y'all, Donald Trump, this is very interesting actually. He's trying to decide if he should go public or not, but it's almost like he knows that if he goes public, it's going to, and yeah, y'all, this is a health issue. This is most definitely a health issue. I'm also hearing his speech, or something about his speech may be weird or something, or his mouth moves weird. Something about the bottom part of his face may be moving weird. I'm also seeing somebody who may have like received a lot of fluids or some type of transmission or blood or something, like receiving blood. This is all his medical stuff and him trying to kind of like hide out. This is about stuff that we're actually going to hear about when it comes to the economy, and it's not good. There's a lot going on in these cards. He's also hoping for a quicker recovery, but death and hermit, y'all, he's going to stay quiet longer. He's gone very, very quiet. And he's not sure when he's gonna come out of it either. Yeah. Just giving y'all a warning is that yes, he is most definitely. We got some more economic things coming out. There's also a fear of exposure or something being exposed that is going to kind of confirm what it is that we know to be true. What we know to be true currently at the moment. They're trying to do a lot of what is it, covering up, quality control, like trying to hide it. Let me see. Is Donald Trump going to come out publicly the month of September? Is Donald Trump going to come out publicly the month of September? Like, y'all, I've been seeing his health, like news coming out in March, April about Donald Trump. It may be about his passing. March, April. I don't see him passing yet, but March, April is a very pivotal month for his health. Is Donald Trump going to go public the month of September? Is he going to publicly show himself? He's trying to figure something out. Like, okay, how can I come out? How can I, you know how people allow you to see them walking with their family or something, like, or going on walks? It reminds me of like being seen in public with your wife and kids, like almost like sightings, like wearing a fake wig or a toupee or something on his hat. It's showing somebody who's trying to muster or make something up with him and his wife and his son, to kind of show family activities, but the camera is going to be up in space, and it gets just close enough to show you like very weird sighting pictures, like just close enough, but not close enough to tell you anything. Yeah, he's coming up with something, but it's not real. It's to be strategic. It's still something to render your judgment weird. It's like, what is, like, we're gonna know it's weird. His wife actually wants no parts of this, but Donald Trump is also in a very sad, yeah, his wife is like, I don't want to be involved in this shit. His son is trying to keep it a secret too for his dad. I do see that. The wife feels like also is saying that like, yo, you didn't follow the doctor's orders or the follows rules. You did something. Also, Melania is coming up very heavy. I want to turn cards on her. She feels like you didn't follow instructions. You did not listen. She feels like this is the beginning of the end. Like you facing the upper room, allegedly, supposedly. Psychic readings are not real, but butterflies in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Magic school bus shit. Harry Potter in the magical train. Type shit. It's just really like very, like, she knows this is the beginning of the end. And this card keeps grabbing my attention, and Donald Trump trying to figure out a way to make judgment and also to attack the allegations. He will somewhat be able to get back on his feet again. But you can tell it's off, or you can tell it's weird, or it's not, it's giving, yes, you can film him from Washington. You can film him all the way from Mar-a-Lago on a space telescope with him enjoying time with his family. But it's very interesting because it's speaking in terms of a woman who knows this is the beginning of the end. A Queen of Cups knows this is the beginning of the end. Spirit, how does Melania currently feel about Donald Trump's health? How does Melania currently feel, the Queen of Cups, how does she currently feel about Donald Trump's health? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. She feels like it's a whole bunch of shit at once. Like, it's a lot going on in this man's body. It's a lot, and it's aggressive, y'all. I know people have been speaking about that he has heart problems, or it's multiple things going on, child, in this man's body. And it's like, if it's not one thing, it's the other. If it's not one thing, it's the other. And it's a battle. It's a battle for him. It is a battle, but she believes this is the beginning of the end. This is the beginning of the end. You know how the archangel will blow his trumpet and judgment will come down on you trifling assholes? That's how she feels. It's like it's Archangel Gabriel blowing his saxophone, and all y'all trifling, conniving, ain't shit motherfuckers is coming up. Whatever is wrong with him is strong as hell too. It's not going away like overnight. Like it's really not. And the wife knows that she's like, there's resources to be. She's also thinking heavily of the business aspect that is Donald Trump. Like money being divided, things being separated. Melania's mindset is a woman who knows that she may be a widower within a year or under a year's time. That's literally her mindset. Is like, he's lucky if he has a year. You know, it's that type of mindset. Also, how are things going to be ran? Let's go into Donald Trump's wig drawer, you know, where he keeps all his wigs. Let's go into Donald Trump's wig drawer. Why don't we ask, how do Donald Trump's doctors feel about his long-term health? Like how things are going to move for him long-term. They're trying to figure out some things. It's like he has multiple things. It's like this happens and then this happens. This is someone who is deteriorating. Stuff is going, and they're trying to find a way. It's like they'll do one thing, he's gonna die. They don't want to say it though. They really don't want to say it. It's like they'll resolve one thing and then something else sneaks in. Also, his immunity is low, so he may be getting infections or something else that his body has to work harder to push out. They're trying to fight something aggressive off and also trying to keep it secret. But they know that it's the beginning of the end for this man. And at first they're talking to the wife. The wife keeps coming up, y'all. The wife keeps coming up, talking to the wife and telling her what to expect. They're doing their best. This is a lot of medications. Donald Trump doesn't even want to take all these meds. He feels like he's trapped in his body. Melania has a lot of important decisions to make for her husband too. I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this. When I'm seeing this, I'm going to tell y'all something I'm seeing. It looks like somebody who walks out of a situation, but you got to look at the surrounding cards. Is this a positive walking out of a situation, or is this a negative walking? Because sometimes, guys, this can mean death. Somebody moving on to a new journey, and it's not far from the death card. And the card of the high priestess, esoteric, mysterious things. And if Donald Trump dies, allegedly, supposedly, I'm not saying he does die or he will, but it's due to multiple things and his immunity not being able to properly fight off all of these things. I don't think he's gonna die now. I could be completely wrong. I'll take that L. I feel like March, April. It just keeps going down, 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 because his wife normally doesn't show up that heavily in his cards. But she's showing up very heavily now as a major decision maker in his. Y'all done wish that man into his grave. Many men wish death upon me. Like, y'all don't know. Is Donald Trump going to get better? Is Donald Trump going to get better to where he can be seen in public? Okay, here's Mr. Trump. He's going to struggle, y'all. He's going to struggle. He has multiple things wrong with him. Like, it's like his kidney hurting, his liver leaking, his heart's about to explode. Allegedly, psychic readings are not real. His spleen done split in half. Like it's multiple things. People keep saying it's his heart. Nah, nigga, there's multiple things going on here. He's gonna struggle. He's gonna struggle to meet the expectations. Now, you know how they like will you somewhere and they tie you down or something so you don't fall sideways on the chair. He may actually get a little bit better to where he can present himself, but it's very like bothersome, and it has to be very planned out, like very meticulous, like almost like, what was that movie, Cannibal? Is it Hannibal or Cannibal, where they tie him down and they pull him in and he's got the mask on his face and he's being held up? It's like something has to hold him up. He may do something, but it's something is also, we're going to be like, what the fuck is this? Again, it keeps giving minimal representation, minimal exposure. Yeah. He does want to talk about the economy. He has hopes that something is going to get better, but it doesn't. A blessing that he thought he would get, it doesn't happen how he thought it would. Baby, this card has been eating his ass up. This card has been eating his ass up. Karma, destiny. This card has been eating his ass up. It shows some, y'all, he's got multiple things. His brain is bruised on one side. Like, it's so many things. Like, it's so many things, y'all. March, April. I'm about to ask, how long does Donald Trump have? His doctors are just trying to figure it out as they go. But deep in their heart, they feel like this could be the beginning of the end, but they don't want to say anything. Or they're being very careful about who even knows about a lot of this stuff. Because the doctors are like, many men wish death upon you. they like, hold on, let me see. How long does Donald Trump have on Earth? Like, how long does Donald Trump have on Earth? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. You know, life is a blessing. You know, life is a blessing. Y'all, that blessing has walked out the room. He could even go as early as 3 months. So, but Spirit is saying this can go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. It's between 3 to 8 months. Y'all, I'm just the card thrower. I'm just the card thrower, y'all. He could be out of here between 3, but Spirit keeps saying March, April, March, April. This is a man. Also, this is speaking of last ditch efforts, like doing things to help him, blood transfusions, this treatment, that treatment, this IV, this and this and that and that, blah, 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 blah. And when it comes, it's going to be swift. Donald Trump may actually die, allegedly, supposedly, psychic readings are not real, either while he's having a procedure done or right after a procedure is done. He may end up passing. A lot of money. A procedure that just doesn't work. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I think if you eat McDonald's too much, I don't think you have no damn immunity, child. Like, his body is just like, no. If Donald Trump comes out of this, allegedly, supposedly, psychic readings are not real, okay? It was a fairy. Yup. It was a fairy. I've even seen where organs, you know how you kidnap people and take organs? I don't even see that working for him. He is in a very, remember Steve Jobs, how he tried all this shit and he still, it is giving that type of vibe. Like, there's nothing that can save you at this point. You could take everybody's kidneys, bladder, I don't know, urethras, hearts, and brains. You're still gonna die. It's gonna be, his health is gonna be so up and down that, y'all, even during the holidays, he's gonna be. And this is when, actually, even in his quietness, he's going to make a lot of important decisions for the country, which I don't think he should, but you know, he's going to start to make a lot of important decisions. And again, pay attention to where the cards fall under. This is a man who's gonna go very quiet and make very few appearances. I do think he's gonna show himself, but it's giving Hannibal tied up to a thing to prop him, his wig, his tan, very few questions, or it's pre-recorded, or we see a picture of him and his wife walking, or him going. It's gonna be very set up. How does JD Vance feel about Donald Trump's health? How does JD Vance feel about Donald Trump's health? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. He's watching and he's talking with other people how this is playing. I don't want to say this, but he sees Donald Trump trying to fight through something. He knows, you know how you try to stay publicly positive, but in private, you know that something about Donald Trump being sick too, JD Vance is like, oh baby, the devil is going to play. Y'all, I'm about to say something. If Donald Trump continues down the path he's going, these Project 2025 people, these white nationalists, no fifth, it's almost like they're out of time. Well, I mean, they've already done more shit. It's gonna get demonic. We're gonna see things happening that we don't even understand. Like, crazy as shit. Like, especially during the holiday time, we're going to see a lot of craziness, and it's not necessarily Donald Trump. It's his staff. It's the people behind him, taking advantage of the fact that he's not too well. There's going to be a lot of inner fighting. Donald Trump in bed, multiple problems. This is a man who has a very strong uphill battle. Multiple things wrong with this man. Multiple struggles, multiple things wrong. This medication, that medication. Y'all, the holidays is going to be tough. Well, it was already going to start being tough in September. Also, Melania is coming up as trying, he sees Melania trying to make plans, trying to make plans. He knows it's the same thing. Donald Trump has 3 to 8 months. He knows this is a man who may, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Donald Trump is going to be judged. Now, this concept of judgment that y'all have, to me, is crazy. Okay, y'all think that people get judged. Donald Trump does not have fear of being judged. He doesn't think what he did is wrong. So even if he's judged, this is what y'all don't completely understand about judgment. Judgment is also how you truly felt. It's a reflection of how you truly felt about how you live on this earth. Donald Trump is going to go to judgment and even think judgment is crazy. Like, oh, you got me fucked up, judgment. This is a man who doesn't, even in death, he doesn't feel that he did anything wrong. So it's not necessarily hell for him, but it is a time of deep reflection if he does die. We all say he's going to hell. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I would say he's going to be earthbound, or very much, and he's going to be, which is a form of a punishment, but more so of a self-punishment because of the refusal to accept the judgment and to accept what he's done to other people and to himself. So people think you die and you're like, ooh, no, it's really a reflection. It's a mirror reflecting back upon yourself. And he don't think he did shit wrong, but he knows dude is on his way out. On his way out quick too, quick, like a quick death. And him and his wife and his son, it's being talked about heavily. We need to also ask, y'all worried about Donald Trump? Y'all need to be worried about these Project 2025 people and how to get them out of office, because they're going to be passing some more crazy shit because they know they're running out of time. Spirit, what is going to, now that Donald Trump is sick, what is going to happen to all of these white nationalists and Project 2025 people who work for Donald Trump? What is going to happen? Remember I said they're going to be on some Speedy Gonzalez. They're going to have wins and losses. They're trying to speed some shit up. Yup, they're trying to speed up change, honey. They're trying to speed up and get it. They're going to try to change more things, the destiny of this country. Keep doing more sneaky shit. Watch shit. You're like, oh, Donald Trump is sick. Mark my words. Come back to this fucking video where y'all were like, oh, mark my words. The more sick he gets, the more crazy shit they're going to do. But y'all, time ends up not necessarily being on their side. Because of Donald Trump's sickness, also, y'all, because something may come out as, not right now, but something may come out that causes their plans to be halted. I think the news is going to get out. Pay attention to the holidays, and a lot of their plans. This is justice being like, you can't do that. This is all during the holidays. We're gonna be watching some epic court battles. And the thing is, during the holidays, don't the judges, they're gone. So, but there's some battles here. There's some battles coming up here, like for them. It's like a poop machine. They're just spitting shit out, spitting shit out, spitting shit out, spitting it out, spitting it out, spitting it out, spitting it out. And then there's a battle for power, y'all. This is gonna play like Lord of the Rings, Death of the King, girl. First it was the Return of the King. Now it gets very messy. The sicker Donald Trump gets, the messier things are going to get, y'all. And that's the reading on Donald Trump's health. That's the best I could do, y'all. Like, yes, he is ill. Yes, he is trying to figure out how to make y'all stop talking. He has multiple issues going on with himself. Does Spirit have anything that they would like to tell us about any advice for the American people during like this time? There's a lot of changes coming. There's a lot of changes coming. We're gonna see a lot of changes coming this winter. Don't think because somebody is sick or is in the process of passing away means that they still can't do any damage. They're like, Donald Trump dying is still not going to free us from, we still have a whole other battle on our hands. It's like, don't get too happy, you know, allegedly, supposedly passing away. This is not what you think it is. Spirit is like, yeah, if Trump passes, there is a battle that is coming. There is a battle that is coming. I don't see JD Vance being able to hold on to his seat. I just don't. But hey, I've been wrong. So let's see how this plays out. Okay.